Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a story time about a time that I worked at Domino's for 2 days. So first off, I dyed a piece of my hair. I dyed it with blonde dye for dark hair, so I just wanted to see how light it would get. I left it on for like 35-40 minutes. There's a piece over here that's like I did too, but it looks a little darker than the one over here. But yeah, that's cool. So I'll probably be dyeing my hair in a month and a half or so. So anyways, back to my story. So I worked at Domino's. I have like notes, so if I'm looking over here, that's what I'm looking at. So, oh, and I'm gonna be like straightening a couple pieces of hair because I have school at 6 and it's 5:01. So just get ready for that. So basically, I applied for Domino's after my season ended at SeaWorld, and they didn't have any jobs available that I wanted to apply for, basically. And so I was like, I'll wait a couple months until it's like warmer out, when they have like the jobs that I would want to apply for like get available again. So I was applying at places, and I guess obviously one of them was Domino's, and they called me for an interview. But the way it's set up, you go to a I guess it's like a bigger Domino's, but it's like their training centers. I guess basically everybody gets the job unless you fail the drug test. Like that seemed to be the vibe, because the way it was set up, we basically got the job, but they just wanted to see like if we had drugs in our system. So because basically the whole setup was like training us and teaching us about Domino's and what it's going to be like and all of this. I left my comb in the car, so I'm gonna be looking crazy. I could just fix it when I get in the car, I guess, but like it's not the same. It's gonna pin up a piece, and then so this was November 2016, so I was like 17, 18. I think it was 18. So it was, I didn't really want to work there, but I was like, it might be several months before SeaWorld's hiring for the positions that I want to do. So I was like, whatever, I gotta do it, because you want money in the bank, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do to make it happen. So bottom line is I only worked there for 2 days, but we'll get to that. So the funny thing is, like, the main guy that was like asking a bunch of questions and like interacting with the training leaders or whatever they're called, like I was just there just to be there. Like I did not care. But this guy was like so into it, and I was just like, what is this guy's problem? Like, it's just Domino's, like it's just making pizzas, and I guess he wanted to be a delivery guy. So basically we have to do our give them a urine sample. So they literally, like, you pee in the cup, you come back out, they test your pee on the spot, and then they do the next person. So this guy goes, I'm pretty sure he volunteered to go first, like, and dude fails his drug test. Like, what were you gonna gain? Like, if I saw they were doing a drug test, I'd have been like, yo, I forgot something in my car, I'll be right back. And I would have just never came back. But obviously I was a good kid, so I wasn't worried about that at all. So I was chilling, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know, remember for a fact, but I know that guy failed his drug test. I don't know about anybody else. It was like a variety of different ages. Like some people were like high school, my age. Some people were like grown that just wanted some extra money, because I guess where I lived, they got good tips. So, which I don't know, I guess it's just weird for me to think about that kind of stuff, because my family, shame on them, they don't tip well. So I never would have thought that like other people actually do tip well. So I don't know, it's just a weird thought. Plus I would not be running up my gas or running down my gas to be delivering no pizzas, because I don't know, people are just disrespectful for no reason. Getting off track, let's get back on track. So yeah, the interview wasn't really an interview. We just took a bunch of tests, like basic math. They showed us a lot of slideshows and some video clips, I believe, and what else? I mean, that was pretty much it. And then towards the end, we did that drug test, and then I guess after that, I'm pretty sure after that, they started handing out shirts. And so obviously you passed the drug test, so you can work for our company. So yeah, after they kicked that one guy out, we got back on track, and pretty much everybody else stuck around and got the job. Oh, one thing that I didn't ask was how much was the pay gonna be, because it did not even occur to me. So don't quote me, because I don't remember, and maybe it's gone up by now, but it was either minimum wage, which in Texas it's $7.25, or it was $7.50. And I did not even think to ask then, because you know they're always like, oh, do you have any questions, da, da, da. And like nobody really had any questions except that one guy that failed his drug test. And like it didn't even occur to me until like my first day on the job. I was like, how much do I make? I asked my manager, and she either said the $7.25 or the $7.50, and I was just like, oh, okay. But that's like, I mean, I didn't really care, because I was like, I'm probably not even gonna be here about 2 months anyways, so oh well. Just enough to get my family some Christmas presents and be gone by January. So it was whatever. And I don't know, I thought it was just gonna be a cool job, because I was only gonna be working like Friday, Saturday, Sunday anyways. But another thing is, they don't have like specific scheduling. Like you'll be scheduled like whatever time they want you to come in. Like they want you to come in at 4 o'clock. You don't really have a set time that you get off, because it was like what it said on the thing. It said like through rush, like 4 o'clock through rush. So basically, if they have a dinner rush for pizzas, or they sell more than just pizzas, but pizzas, they're not gonna let you go until I guess they get caught up on all their orders, which you think isn't a big deal, but you have no idea. That's like, it's just maybe 8-10 people working at a time making, I don't want to give out a miscellaneous number, but you have to make like a ton of pizzas. A lot of people want more than just one, and you know, they sell more than just pizza, so there's other stuff you got to make too, and you have to wait for it to cook. You have to, oh my god, another thing, my first day, well, probably both days, I don't remember for a fact, they had me on the phone. Well, it was 2016. What are y'all still ordering over the phone for? Like, get with the times, please. Like, you can easily Google Domino's, and you don't have to actually make an account, but it's better to make an account because you get points or whatever. I don't even like Domino's, so I honestly am not certain, but for like Papa John's and Pizza Hut, that's how it is. And literally, but a good thing about it though was that if they were like a regular, like they ordered from there quite often, it would, like, their phone number, when they called, their phone number would pull up information about them, like maybe their name, first name, last name, address, their usual order, like that kind of stuff was convenient. But it was just annoying to deal with because it's my first day on the job, but I don't even know what I'm doing, and y'all are getting an attitude with me. Like, I don't get paid enough to deal with this, so try it. Like, I will go off. Like, it was not worth it. I did not have the patience, the time, the energy to deal with that buffoonery, honestly. I don't know. Okay, what else? Oh, my first day. Like a haha. So my first day, the part of the uniform, you had to have a belt, which either I forgot my belt or I didn't realize that I forgot a key part of it. So my aunt dropped me off, and then the manager said that, oh, I couldn't work unless I had a belt on. So I called my aunt to come get me, but she was headed to the gym or headed somewhere, I don't know. So she said she wasn't gonna come pick me up, so I needed to walk to the Dollar General up the street and get a belt. But the thing is, just because it's up the street in a car doesn't mean it's just up the street on foot. Like, it's up the hill, like. So there was that. So I'm headed down the street on foot to this Dollar General when they probably don't even have belts. And if they do, will it even fit me to head back to this job where I'm only getting $7.50 or $7.25 an hour? Like, come on. I was just so annoyed, so agitated, aggravated, and I was just over the whole job, over the whole situation. So I'm like on foot headed towards Dollar General, not knowing if they even have belts or not. And I guess my aunt called her husband, which is my uncle, and told him that I didn't have a belt, and so I guess to go find me and bring some belts. So I'm headed to that Dollar General, and my uncle pulls up on the side of the road where I'm walking. I was actually dead, like already out of breath. Like, I'm not athletic. I'm not about to sit here and act like I'm athletic. Like, I was out of breath. I don't know how that was gonna even play out. Like, I was about to figure out something, how to get an Uber or something home, because, let's say, forget this job, I don't even get paid enough to be worried about no belt. So that's another thing. I was gonna get to Dollar General, and how was I gonna pay for a belt? Like, I didn't even have like a card on me or cash or anything like that. So I didn't think that through either, to be honest. So there's that. And so I get back to the job. I think the first thing we were doing were like filling up sauce bottles and folding boxes, which, oh my god, was so annoying. Like, the sauce bottles was fine, but you have to like fold so many boxes because they're trying to do as many as they can to set them up for like the whole entire day. Like, is this even enough? I guess it's fine. I don't know. It's just class. It's 5:16. they're folding up boxes to last them the whole entire day, which is great for them, bad for me, very inconvenient for me as well. What else? I'm trying to think what else we did. I know they had me on phones for a long time, and I absolutely hated that because everybody was so rude and disrespectful. Like, literally, people were yelling at me, being rude, going off on me because, like, I know from experience, when it's your first time doing something, you're not used to it, so it's more challenging. So, like, say you work at fast food and they have you in drive-thru and you have to use the headset. You're not used to communicating on the headset, listening in the headset, so you have to go back and forth with the customer. You cannot hear them. So I'm on the phone, it's loud, all these noises in the back, I cannot hear you. I'm not used to being on the phone with all these noises in the back, so you'll have to excuse me if I can't hear you. If I keep saying, what did you say? I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Can you speak up? Like, trying to be as respectful as I can when you're just going off on me the whole time. Like, I had to call over a manager so many times. It was ridiculous. I was literally like, y'all need to move me at this point. I cannot. So that was that. And then I think, what else did they have me doing? They had me on front, which is like when you walk in and somebody like takes your order up there, which was probably the easiest thing you can do. So that was pretty chill. I was up there. They actually had me training another guy. It was like his first day. And I was training him because it was like my second day doing stuff there. So I was training that guy, and that's actually a guy that he was at that little interview thing with me. And I was like, oh, I remember him, because I was like, that was the one training center, I'm pretty sure. And then you get sent to whatever location you applied for, but we all get trained at this one place. So I thought that was interesting, because I was like, dang, like all the people that got hired, none of them are working at my location. Like, wow. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it, but it was just, I'd say 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Was kind of the manager was rude. I forgot about that. The manager was rude. She had stank breath. She was just a B word. Disrespectful, straight up, because one of my aunt's friends wanted me to babysit for her, and she was gonna pay me, which is bomb because money, like the kids are already like pretty like old enough to take care of themselves. Like all they're gonna do is be watching TV the whole time. The parents just don't want to leave them at home. So I was like, yes, but I work. So I'm like talking to my manager like, oh, you have me scheduled for whatever day, but I have to babysit. Is it okay if I don't come? Because my thing is like, I just got hired anyways. You don't really need me yet, so like, I know it's last minute, but you don't really need me anyways, so is it okay if I don't show up? And our manager was like, no, it's not gonna work. I can't work around that. I can't make that happen. Like, no. I'm like, okay. So basically I left because that was probably, I guess, Saturday, because I worked Friday, Saturday, and I was supposed to work Sunday, but I didn't show up. I just went home and I was like, Granny, I don't like this job. I don't get paid enough. I don't want to go back tomorrow. She was like, okay, I respect that. And my aunt was not having it, but it wasn't really up to her. Like, I'm just gonna have to find another job because that's not gonna cut it for me. So and I don't think I ended up getting another job for months. Like, I just ended up waiting for SeaWorld, and I applied like April, I believe. So that was like a long time trying to stretch my money out. But yeah, that was it for my video, my little story time on me working at Domino's for 2 days and how my experience was. 0 out of 10, like I said, would not recommend. But thank you guys for coming back to my channel. I'm gonna start trying to post way more often, so go ahead and subscribe and give this video a like. And I don't know if you can comment, because I was looking at my channel and my comments were disabled somehow, so I'm trying to figure out how to fix that and how that works. So I don't know, because it was only like certain videos. I don't know what the situation is, so I'm trying to get to the bottom of that. But go ahead and if you're subscribed, turn the bell on so you get notified when I upload, because I'm gonna start trying to post more often, but I don't have like a set day of when I post. But yeah, I have a bunch of ideas, so gonna start trying to get more comfortable behind the camera, start posting more. But thank you guys for coming back, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.